that line in particular?
Yeah, that line was good. Did some really good things. I thought they were more engaged in the hockey game right from the start. Obviously, the goal is a big plus, but they did some other things that we've talked about.
And also you made some adjustments on the power play. First power play, they had a couple of opportunities, and you also ended up getting a power play goal. How about what's the overall take on that?
Really good. I thought at first one we had some really good looks. Obviously, second one we score on it. We move the puck. We're connected. We get a shot. We move. Use the middle, which we've talked about. So that's a good penalty kill over there to finish and find one on that team is a really big positive.
There's been a lot of talk about John Klingberg, some of the things you wanted to see from him, quick decision, moving the puck. What do you thought? How's he accepting that? And what about his performance?
Probably his best game of the year. Just kept it simple, moved pucks, got into people. I thought he defended with some really good urgency. Obviously scores a nice goal, but his puck play was something that we've talked about, and he was a lot simpler, and which is what we need, and we need that going forward.
And this team been pretty aggressive on power plays. They just scored 3 power play goals last night. You guys kind of kept it at 1, which was a tip. But overall, also very disciplined game. Other than the 2 penalties in the first, you guys really settled in the second with that.
Yeah, we got a good kill. We made some adjustments there going after that first one, but good kill there in the third. Ned makes some big saves. Our PK has been pretty solid here as of late, and as we know, he needs you to win some games, just like your power play. So, good one, big one at the end of the third there.
And Nedeljkovic, he has sat out for a few games. And what do you thought about his performance, keeping you guys
locked in? You could see it from the start. Locked in, made some huge saves. I liked his third period. It was getting a little scrambly there. He settled us in, made some big saves. So he was outstanding tonight.
And in the third period, I know this team, you can't hold them forever. They're number 2 in shots. So they were really pouring on. What was the strategy there? Just short shift and keep it contained?
Yeah, it's tough, especially in this building. They shoot a lot of pucks. They were trying to catch us on changes. I just thought we got a little away from making the hard puck play and making plays in a sense. And a good team like that will put you on your heels quickly. I think they probably did that in the first shift. We had moments where we saw growth with playing with the lead. It was obviously improvement that we need to continue to work on, but it was a step in the right direction.
And last question I have today is, for Ned, here he is at his home. He had a little special jump because of that.
Yeah, I think so. Orlov as well. And guys have, been around this place. They've obviously done a really good job. Roddy and his staff have done an unbelievable job building this organization into, really a contender every single year the last, 7 or 8 years. And there's an identity to the team. There's a culture here. I know they didn't, have the success they usually have in this building tonight, but it's a really good team over there. So I'm happy for Ned, Orly, those guys that have played for those guys. It's a tough place to play.
You guys had a couple of games slide here. How big it was to kind of make the stand right here today?
It was important. We talked about it this morning. Is we needed every guy to be committed to it. This time of year, it's tough to win. It's tough to win in this league. You have to be really committed. You need 4 lines and 6 defensemen and your goalies committed to how we want to play. And I thought tonight was probably the best we've done of that all year.
Shane, do you have one to finish us off?
Yeah, Ryan, just how good was Macklin tonight?
Yeah, he was really good. Obviously on the score sheet he gets some points, but I thought all of our guys were really good. I didn't think we had any passengers tonight. That's why we win.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.